welcome as you join me for a few moments, for I want to share something with you that perhaps we have all done, I'm sure we have, and that is in times when we pray to God. Yes, when we pray to God, and it's in times whenever something's happened to us and things are going wrong, and we turn, oh God, and we only pray when we seem to need something or when we're in trouble. But I want to share with you today something I found here very, very interesting, and it's all about prayer. About prayer. And it's, I have called it the peace prayer. The peace prayer. And it's by St. Francis of Assisi. You may have heard of St. Francis of Assisi. Well, this was his prayer. And I think it's wonderful, for it says everything. And it has encouraged me immensely. And he starts off by saying, Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Make me an instrument of your peace. And the second line, and where there is hatred, let me show love. Oh, that's important, isn't it? And where there is injury, pardon. And where there is doubt, let me have faith. And where there is despair, hope. Oh yes, that lovely word, hope. And where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. Lovely, isn't it? O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled, but as to console and comfort, to be understood as to understand, and to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive, and it is in pardoning that we are pardoned. Isn't that lovely, lovely prayer by St. Francis of Assisi? He's long gone to the heavenly home. So he has. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Sow. S-O-W, like a farmer going out to the field and taking the seed and sowing it. Let there be love. And dear friends, where there is love, there is joy. And where there is joy, there is peace. And where there's peace, there's long-suffering. And when there's patience or long-suffering, there's tenderness. All these lovely things spring from love. You know, we forget about that word, how important love is and how powerful it is, and if it was exercised or used, how it could help in every aspect of life, or in a district, or especially in homes and where there's trouble and distress and all that. Love, the most powerful force on earth that can stop wars, that could stop everything. The power of love. And he says, let where there is injury, pardon, and doubt, and where there is doubt, faith. But the main one I like here is where there is hatred, let us sow it. Sow love. Love can change things. Love can make things back to what they should be. To love. We can't see love, friends. That's evident. We can't see love. Love is, but we only can see the evidence of love. Yes, the most powerful forces can change families, it change life, it can change so much. Love. It's a lovely, lovely prayer. Where there is hatred, and there's so much today, and the news bulletins we're getting today, the state of things and how much anger there is and destruction in every form. We're living in strange times, friends. Perilous times, dangerous times, like never before. As I look back on my long life, and I can see the changes there is in our country and in society, and the value of life it means nothing. So much, oh dear, so much hatred, destroying, killing one another. Yes, but where there's love, oh my, it can make all the difference. Where there is love, and we've got to sow it. We've got to sow it and to show it. Where is love? You can't see love, as I've just said already. but we can see the evidence of it. If people love each other, there'll be peace and joy. Where there's love, there's joy, because there's no arguing or anything like that. Oh yes, where there's love, there's joy and peace, long-suffering and gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, tenderness and compassion. Oh, love is the most wonderful force, and what wonderful prayer by St. Francis of Assisi. I've read it and reread it. I come across it some time ago, and I've noted it down here in my Bible flyleaf, and I read it quite often, so I do. And it's a prayer that we all can say or ask of God. Well, Lord, make me an instrument. Make me an instrument. And you know, friends, the things we go through, the pain and the suffering and changes of our lifestyle and circumstances and everything, enables us to understand that, to be an instrument, and to be able to draw alongside to others and understand and pass on a word of comfort and cheer, because we have gone through it ourselves. Make me an instrument. We may not like the making of it, of the instrument, but that's the purpose of we go through things so that we can comfort, because we understand what it means and what how it can help to understand. Yes. Oh, I think this is the most loveliest prayer I've come across. Like, it says everything. Make me an instrument of peace. Oh yes, where there's trouble and distress and everything, make me an instrument of peace. And where there's hatred, let me sow love. S-O-W, that means scatter it. Scatter it out. Love is the most powerful force. I've just said already. I've come to realise that more and more as the years gone by, what love can do, yes. And it can pardon people for what they've done, and it also it can dispel doubt. And where there is love, there is faith, and where there is despair, hope, and where there's darkness, light, and where there's sadness, joy. Oh yes, joy. That's a lovely word. I really love this word, joy. It says a lot. I remember on one occasion we were in a building. It was a church building, and at lunchtime we were sitting and we were talking about that, and one of the men there, big man called Hugh, and someone said to him, he didn't go to this church or anything like that, and said, what about going up and doing a sermon there? So he left his mug of tea down in his lunch, and he went and climbed up the steps into the pulpit, and he says, now J-O-Y, joy, J-O-Y, Jesus first, O for others second, Y for yourself last. J-O-Y, Jesus first, others second, and yourself third. We thought that was great. That's the meaning of joy. That is. Joy, J-O-Y, Jesus first, others second, and yourself last. Usually we like to put it always yourself first, others second, and Jesus last. No, put him first. Joy. I thought that was lovely, friends. Yes, make me an instrument that I might bring joy through what I say and do to others. And if I do, I bring peace. Joy, love, joy, peace, long suffering. Oh yes, many of us are not long suffering, but we sort of defend and argue. But long suffering, oh yes, how lovely. I thought I'd share that with you today, friends. It really says everything. Her prayer, to be able to pray and to know that we're heard, and not just going to God when we need something urgently. We can do that. But to come and talk with him as if we're sitting beside him. Yes, that's the way to look at it. when I sit here often, I just look like across to the chair beside me and think, he's sitting there listening. And you know, friends, heaven listens to every word that we utter, so it is. All angels know what we're saying. Yes, but I hope that little thought or two in this lovely prayer of St. Francis will help you and encourage you. And may you pray this too. Lord, make me an instrument of thy love. And where there's hatred, let me so love. Oh, yes, do quit. And where there's injury, pardon. And where there's doubt, yes, if we can say something that strengthens somebody who's doubting it, yes, doubting. And it might be others who have no hope. And whether and where some are sad and lonely enough, bringing joy. I think that's a beautiful prayer. Lovely, lovely prayer, St. Francis of Assisi. And that's my prayer today, that as I sit in this chair here and talk with you, that I may bring joy and peace and happiness and comfort to others as I journey to my heavenly home, where I'm going to, I think, soon, because I'm in the eventide of life now, friends. Yes, I am. I've reached the 30-figure mark. Oh, yes, I have. But the Lord has been kept me and sustained me, and has enabled me to share with you today on this lovely prayer of St. Francis of Assisi. So just let me read a few lines again, just to repeat it, to remind you. Yes, make me an instrument of your love. And where there's hatred, let me sow love. And where there is injury, to pardon. Oh, yes. And where there is faith, and where there is despair, and where there is darkness, and where there is sadness, let me impart that whatever I say and do will bring joy. Thank you for listening. That's a list of nice thoughts, aren't it? St. Francis's prayer. So let us continue to talk to the Lord, and he will grant us the desires of what we want to do. So thank you for listening.